Morning, YouTube. Welcome back to AASMR. I'm your host, Irrelevant, as usual, and I'm an alcoholic. I have about 10 months of sobriety under my belt at this point, going on to 11. 2 more months, baby. I don't remember the exact day, but I do remember it was like late November, I think. So maybe I can look in my calendar. I remember what I was doing that night, but I don't know if it's in my calendar. Anyway, welcome to this gloomy day. Gloomy day here in New Mexico. My weeds are starting to sprout up again. Gotta clean those guys up. Just love that after the storm weather, right? Gotta sweep everything. Everything's all dusty, all wet. Man. Anyway, I do have something to talk about today. Other than spooky movies, and I've had a couple other ideas lately, I guess, but for today, there's a Netflix show that I want to put on my next spooky movie video, but it's called Midnight Mass, and it's really, or maybe I'll just go through it here. It's a really good new Netflix show by the same guy that did Haunting of Hill House and Haunting of Bly Manor. He just crafts a really well written, like, character driven story, and this one hit particularly close because it starts off with one of the main characters getting in a DWI accident and killing this woman, and the image of her face, kind of lives with him throughout the series as he's kind of lying there after they get in the wreck, and he sees her body, and anyway, thank God I never killed anybody in my drinking days, but that could have easily been me. Just, we're always just one decision away from completely just changing our lives forever. And that kind of ties into what to this video, this whole series and just alcoholism. And there's a quote, like I said, your life can change in a split second. Just one, you're always one decision away of your life changing, either for the better or for the worse. And there's one of the characters, another bad alcoholic. He paralyzes one of the little girls in the town that they're in, and he ends up starting to go to AA with the guy from the beginning that ended up killing that woman in a accident, DWI accident. And so, the two alcoholic characters, they start like this AA group, and the older man, he asks him, because he doesn't have any time sober, but the younger one, the character from the beginning that kills the woman, he's had about 4 years sober at this point, and the old man, he asks him, do things ever change for people like us? Something like that. And oh man, just that whole show just hit me very, very, very hard. It was intense. It was very intense. But anyway, yeah. And so, do things ever change for people like us? And that all comes down to just, hey man, you change the way you think. You change your brain. You can change anything about yourself. You can do anything. You can change anything. I 100% believe that. You change the way you think, and you change your world. There's not a whole lot that any single person can do for the world in general. But you can change your world completely. completely. Like this right here. Just that. I'm looking at that right now. Just in awe. For no reason. And the trees, they needed water. I'm glad it started raining, even though the weeds pop up and I have to dig them up again. Because, God, these things are annoying, man. They have these little sharp points on them that, yeah, they're annoying. And obviously it makes it hard for the dogs to run around back here, hurts their paws, but, excuse me. Cheers to the morning coffee. No Kahlua in there. Cup's kind of dirty. I just use it for coffee, but you don't need to wash it every damn day. And waste the water like that. Not that I don't waste water in other areas, I guess. I don't know why I say stuff like that. But anyway, like I was talking about, man, you change your mind, you change the way you think. Not just change your mind, you need to change like the way your brain operates. You need to change the way your brain operates. And just the way you see everything will change, and the world will change around you. Not the world, not like it, not the world in general, This idiot Biden's not going anywhere. All these, oh, good Lord, I don't want to get into that. But your own personal world can change. You can stop living in the hell that is your mind. And you can get out. I swear. There are things you can do the way I did it. I've talked about it. Some mushrooms. Meditation's a good way to do it. Working on, I don't know, man. Like, you work on you the way that you need to work on you. However messed up your brain is, you need to go to that length to fix it. So if your brain is like a little bit messed up, then just, work a little bit on fixing yourself. If your brain was a whole bunch of messed up like mine was, my brain's still messed up. I'm still healing it. I still take mushrooms at least once a week. But if your brain's all kinds of messed up, you got a lot of work to do. You got to compress that. You got to pick each one out, just like, there's all this stuff. I'm going to take this today, and this today, and this today, and that one today. And then you got this much left. But then tomorrow, it builds, And you just got to keep picking away at it. Every day. Every day. We're all too comfortable, That's the thing. We don't want change. We don't want to change. We don't want any minor inconvenience. We'll have to work on ourselves. Just screw that, Who has time for that? Who has time to honestly sit and think about who they are, about anything other than, just mindless, stupid, just... Not that I don't enjoy that, just chit-chat, just how's the weather, chit-chat, what movies you seen? But man, there is some stuff. There are places in your mind that you need to go, that you need to unlock, that you need to let out. Otherwise, you just get stuck in these, you know, in this, I don't even know what. You get stuck. Boss. But yeah, you get stuck in these habits, you know. I used to be, I still get angry, obviously. But I was a very, very angry person. For some reason, I don't even know why. I have not figured that out. There are things that I understand about it, like I anger at myself. But you're not born angry at yourself. So like what? I don't know what happened to me, or I don't even know if I want to know if it's like suppressed or something, but there was something inside, just some part of me that I let, I think, take over. This very angry part of me, and I kind of put on a happy face, you know, in public, and, you know, kind of just play along to the system like most people do. But at home, I was just pissed. And I was mean, just not physically, just emotionally, and what am I trying to say? Vocally, with words, you know, with words. I'm trying to find my word. Linguistically, there you go. I was abusive linguistically. I don't even know what the hell I'm trying to say, but and me and my brother would like get physical sometimes, or like me and my ex, you know, got physical a couple times where we push each other around, but nothing like crazy, you know. I think I almost got to that point though. Like that was. I don't even know. This is too much. Too much reminiscing right now. I'm sorry, my brain's kind of just. I need to breathe. Too many memories just going through my brain right now, and I don't need to go through any of those right now. But anyway, I did some deep self-reflection, obviously, on mushrooms. And like I said, man, I'm still trying to figure this shit out. I'm still trying to understand myself, trying to understand what happened to me, why I did the things I did, why I do the things I do. And, you know, I had to do something to rewire my brain to not be that guy anymore, because I really, really, really just did not want to be him anymore. And I think drinking was the biggest part of it. There's still little pieces of him that I need to pick away at, but being sober again, you know, I've been sober before. It's not like I've never been sober in my life, but you just see the world differently. I do now. I look at the world differently. Completely different. I see the unity in everything. I see everybody just kind of slaving away every day, just not really happy, just kind of there. And that's not ever gonna be me. Come on, Dandy. Dandy, get over here. What are you doing? Come on. Oh, he's going into that little shed area. Cut it out, bro. What are you doing? this video is already going on 15 minutes. I think I'm gonna. It's actually kind of cold. It's actually kind of cold. I think I'm gonna head in a second. It is freezing. Yeah, it is. It's kind of cold. Oh, man. Those are the 3 points that I really wanted to talk about, though, you know, just changing who you are. I think you can. You change, like I said, you change the way you think. You change, your world changes. And, you know, I'm not going to say, like, mushrooms will do this for everybody, you know. Like I said, depends on how messed up your brain is. If you need a whole lot of work, then mushrooms will get you there very quickly. And it might be painful, it might hurt, you might cry. It will be uncomfortable. It will be one of the most intense and scary, like truly scary moments of your life. But you will come out of it. I haven't even done anything more than like 2 grams, you know, and I don't know if I can handle more than that, but goddamn. You come out of, you know, like I've come out of even just 1 gram trips before, just like, holy shit. It has crippled me. It has crippled me. And these are things like I think most people that I know in person, like I actually know, other than my girlfriend, like think I'm nuts when I talk about this stuff, and they don't want to hear it. You know, they don't believe it or anything. But this YouTube channel is a way for me to kind of get it off my chest, because this stuff is real. It happened. I completely changed myself. Not 100%, but I changed who I was. And for the first time ever in my life, I have no plans of ever drinking again. Like, this is 100%. I will not drink. Period. You know, in 10 years from now, hey, if I fucking fall off and, I'm sorry, excuse the language, and I have a beer, I don't know, we'll talk about that when it happens. But right now, I know 100% for sure that I will not drink today. Not today. Probably not tomorrow. Probably not the next day either. 5 days from now, 6 days, probably not. A year, probably not. 2 years, 10 years, 30 years, I don't know what the hell I'm going to be doing. But drinking is probably not going to be one of them, you know? And it feels so good. It feels so good to say that. It feels so good to say that. I'm sorry, I'm gonna start crying. So, stay healthy, guys. Try to stay sober. Deuces.